speakers, and guests. How many people in the audience have ever had someone ask you, are you living your authentic life? Anyone? I'm glad I came this afternoon, because that's exactly what I'm going to be talking to you about, living your authentic life. But what does it mean anyway? It originates from the Greek meaning authentikos, be true, original, raw to who you are. 2014, I found myself working as a security guard, working crazy hours. And this particular night, I started asking myself some really serious questions. And the question that popped up, come, is this what you would like to do for the rest of your life? Problem, I didn't have an answer. I started searching, and to cut the long story short, 2014, a month into that negative self-talk, I went to a 3-day personal development seminar. And what I wanted was to really find out what I wanted to do with my life. Within the first 30 to 45 minutes of the speaker speaking is when I got my aha moment. Come, you want to be like that guy on stage. You want to inspire and motivate people to go after their goals and dreams. By the end of the 3 days, I made a decision I was going to become a speaker. When I finished, that negative self-talk that talks to us all the time kicked in. Come, you haven't got a PhD in communication. Who's gonna wanna listen to your poor African accent? I say to the voice, this is what I'm going to do. Please just shut up. Isn't that what happens to us most of the time? You want to go after your goals and dreams, but that negative self-talk keeps talking at us. So what I did, 2016, I joined Ipswich Speakers Club. And I said, I'm going to improve my public speaking skills, but something was calling me. You know, when you have a calling, it will not stop. So I said to myself, okay, I'm going to start doing my personal development seminars because that's something that I really wanted to do with my life. 2 years passed, 2018. I said, this is the year. I'm going to start doing my seminars. 28th of July, 2018, I set up to do my first personal development seminar. Let me take you on the night just before the seminar. That negative self-talk, I like to call it the internal editor, kicked in. Come, what if no one shows up? Come, what if you stand up to speak and your mind sits down? Come, what if in the middle of your talk, one by one, that's the analysis paralysis I was going through the night before my seminar. And then, boom, all of a sudden, I remembered a quote from Zig Ziglar. Zig Ziglar is an American author, motivational and inspirational speaker. And this is what he said. You don't have to be great to get started, but you have to start in order to be great. I say to my voice again, thank you for sharing. Now shut up. And on the 28th of July, I was able to run my first personal development seminar. Since then, I've been asking that question. Living your authentic life, why don't so many people do it? AJ talked about it. The fear of being judged, especially our loved ones. We tell them our dreams, we're excited, and they say to you, are you crazy? And of course, the number one reason, again, AJ touched it, the fear of failing. And that's what always happens to us. So what happened after doing that seminar? I did another 4, and by the end of 2018, I was called to go and speak to BBC Radio Suffolk, which I'm on every Monday to give a motivational message for people that takes them through the week. I've also been invited to go and speak to a networking event. One of the events I've done, I shared 3 lessons I learned from my dad that will change your life. And a lady said to me, come, why don't you write a book about it? And guess what? I listened to her and I was able to write my book, 3 lessons I learned from my dad, that came out on the 27th of December last year. But why am I telling you all this? When you start living your authentic life, like that day, I felt excited. I was elated. Everything just fell into place. So I'm going to leave you with a quote from Anita Hicks. It's actually a poem, who is a motivational speaker, and it all entails what it means to live an authentic life. And it's called, Who Are You Really? Have you ever taken just a little time to find those hidden treasures way down deep within the very being of your inner soul? Search for the you that's within, wonderfully, fearfully made you. Imagine life without the uniqueness of individuality. The dream of Dr. Martin Luther King, the compassion of Mother Teresa, the wisdom of Gandhi, the motivation and inspiration of Les Brown, the vision of Nelson Mandela. The list goes on and on and on, yet the world keeps turning around and around and around, waiting for that authentic one to stand firm and claim their ground.